Hi there, I'm Alex. I am the team leader of the bird section here at Drayton Manor Resort, and behind me we have our spectacled owls. Their names are Winston and Rosie. Winston, he's around 25 years old, and Rosie, she is 7, coming up to 8 years old now. So Winston, he's a grumpy old man, and he's looking a bit scruffy, so he's the scruffy of the two. Rosie, she's a little more petite. She's got a longer beak, and she's a lot tidier looking. She looks after herself a bit more. You can normally see the two of them sat next to each other in their little shed sleeping during the day. So owls in the wild, they usually get between 10 and 12 years old. However, in zoos, we found that they can reach a much older age. So the oldest owl that we've had here at Drayton Manor was 35. So they can extend their lifespan greatly in zoos. And that's because they have free foods, they've got all the medical care they need, and they've got a dedicated team which cares for every need that they have. So spectacled owls only usually come together for the breeding season, and they will lay between 1 and 4 eggs. Usually they lay these eggs every other day, and the reason being is they want to put the most into their offspring. So they will lay 1 egg every other day. They'll sit on the eggs for 28 to 30 days, and the chicks will hatch every other day. So you can often get, the smallest chick is about a week younger than the oldest chick. And the reason being is if there's plentiful food around, all the chicks will be fed nicely. But if not, unfortunately, owls have have a dark side. They will feed the youngest chick to the oldest chick, and they'll go up the line until there's only one big fat chick. So what we do here to prevent that with all our owl species is we make sure they're really well fed. Our owls get a wide variety of food from chicks, rats, mice, quail, and this varies throughout the week to give them that variety that they need. So when they eat these animals, they can't digest every last bit. So the bits they can't digest, like the feathers, the fur and the bones, owls regurgitate those as a pellet. And I have one here in my hand here right now. The fun thing about these pellets is you can break them open and try and find out what's inside. So right here, we'll give it a go and see what we can see inside. So you break them open, you can see some bones in there, and I've also found myself a skull. So, can you guys guess what we've got in there? I think that looks to me like a little mouse. So you can see the little teeth on the top there and the teeth underneath. Isn't that cool? So baby spectacled owls look very different from their parents. So spectacled owls, youngsters have bright blonde feathers all around their head, with a little black mask, and as you can see, the spectacled owls, they're named so because of the way they look. They've got little white lines around their eyes and little black spectacles, which gives them their name. You can tell what time of day an owl comes out by looking at the colour of their eyes. So if you see an owl with yellow eyes, that means that they come out during the day. This is known as diurnal. If you have an owl that has orange eyes, they are crepuscular, which means they come out at dawn and dusk. And then if you see one with black or brown eyes, that is a nocturnal owl and comes out at night time. Spectacled owls are an exception to the rule. They are mainly nocturnal hunters, however they do have the orange eyes, and they have a very wide gaze which allows them to absorb as much light during the darkness as possible. Something that's really cool about the eyes of an owl is they also have something called a nictitating membrane, and this is a third eyelid which wipes across the eye to clean it and produce the tears and protect the globe of the eye. And this, you can find this remnant in our eyes as well. So if you look in the corner of your eye, you've got the little bump there. That it was, once upon a time, part of your nictitating membrane. So spectacled owls are listed as least concern on IUCN Red List. However, they're from the rainforest throughout South and Central America. Unfortunately, their habitat is decreasing rapidly due to human causes for various reasons, for farmland, for looking for minerals that are in the rainforest, and for the wood itself. And it's a problem that a lot of species throughout South and Central America are facing. So it's very important to have species of a variety of IUCN listings in case something happens to those in the wild.